It is that panda guy here again today, and I'm here to talk to you about gyms, which are one of the biggest things in the game. And you might want to know, where should I spend these gyms at, and I'm here to tell you what the best things to use the gyms on probably are, at least in my opinion. I think the first one I'm going to say is by far the biggest, and most people will agree with me. And I actually made a big mistake because I'd say the biggest thing that I did buy on my accounts, I don't usually spend, but I bought the growth fund, which basically what happens is every like few HQ levels, it'll give you a certain amount of gems. And I guess when you hit HQ 25, you get maybe 140 to 150,000 gems. And I will say, although spending it on my main is kind of a good investment because, to max out my battle center to 25 is a good investment for me, is due to the fact that I need it to get tier 6 troops. Yet, a lot of people won't be able to get tier 6, especially if you're free to play for maybe a year or two, I'd say two, into playing the game, right? Like, you're going to have to grind a long time, save a lot of speed ups, just know how to do your stuff. So, honestly, the biggest thing, especially if you're buying growth fund, don't do what I did, because I did this on all my alternate accounts where I spent all my gems in upgrading my battle center to 22 or 23. And let me just say, it was a mistake because, for example, their VIPs are, all my alts VIPs are level 8. And basically, these are the rewards you get. You want to get your VIP to at least level, I'd say 9, because you start getting legendary hero relics every day. And it might not seem like a lot, one legendary hero relic a day, but it adds up. Like, think, 2 weeks you get 14 legendary hero relics, and I don't know, just over time it adds up. Like, you could spend a year playing this game, and that's like halfway to maxing out any legendary hero you want. I also want to say that when you hit VIP 11, you actually start getting 2 legendary hero relics a day, and then you actually are able to unlock Master Jin himself. But you also have to spend, I think it is it should be $100. I might be wrong. It might be less. I might actually just be tripping. But, like, you can kind of see here, it says $100 just for this one. So I think it is $100 for this one, if I'm correct. But the higher you get, so VIP, like, 13, you get 3. VIP, actually, wait. I think 17 is the max. No, it's actually 16. So 3 is the most you can get a day. And you're able to basically get Jin higher up, if you're going to spend, of course, on the VIP. But getting VIP up to just 9 in general does a huge part. All my alternate accounts are at VIP 8, and I kind of regret that. But that is the biggest point. Spend your gems on VIP if you can. Try to get it up a good level, maybe 11, and then you could start spreading your gems out. But I still would just invest in it. The next I would say would probably be the Battle Center. Not 100%, depending on like how you're growing your account, but probably the battle center, especially if you're getting closer and closer to tier 6. Honestly, maxing out your battle center won't be the hardest, because if you are constantly rallying hive minds, you're going to end up eventually maxing this out anyways, just getting a ton of tokens to max it out, or at least level it up, which will save you a lot of gems. And honestly, I wish I really didn't use all my gems towards the battle center with those growth packs, but I can't take it back, and that is that. I'd say the next way would be kind of even for me. So I don't do this on my main account because I want to put my gems in my battle center and into my VIP, and it's not as big of a deal for me because I can always get resources from my alts if I really need. But whenever you level up a building to level 25, you need this nano reinforcing material, which basically gets your building up to 25. And honestly, I bought enough to max out all of my farm buildings. That means 10k gems each of these, so that's 40,000 gems, all those combined, and probably more on some other stuff, which is just really like a lot of gems. But I feel like it really pays off in the long run, especially on my alternate accounts. So if you have an alternate account and you're not really planning to use it for PvP, which I do want to mention that I do actually use my alts for PvP. So like, I still do want to max out the heroes and all that, but it's like they're also like good for farming for me. And I'd say the last thing that I would spend my gems on, if not like using this before maxing out your resource buildings, would probably be on the Lucky Roulette. I think Lucky Roulette goes a far way, but I wouldn't instantly put all my gems into it. It's good for maxing out heroes, and it also gives you good, I guess, just stuff overall that are really useful for a lot of new players, but I wouldn't really invest into it unless like I maxed out my VIP and that kind of stuff. Like some people say putting your gyms into that is a good choice. I really disagree. But I hope that was a good video for you guys. I hope it helped you guys out, and I hope you guys use your gyms wisely. You guys have a good day.